So how do you set a Z-Wave parameter in an IQ panel? It's actually very possible, however, you do need the dealer code in order to do so. To start, you would go into the settings, advanced settings, your dealer code, and then you'll find here the Z-Wave device list. This shows all of your Z-Wave devices. Here you can re-interview them if you'd like, but most importantly, we have the info button. And that's where the parameter settings live. So let's pick a device here. I have this bedroom light, which is a Zeus dimmer. I'm going to say go to info, and you'll see here there's version information and all kinds of goodies for that device. But the one we're looking for is command class configuration. That is where the parameters will be set, and you simply click the gear icon on that line. If you don't have a gear icon displaying there, check the firmware version of your IQ panel. It likely needs to be upgraded as this was added in a later firmware release. So when you hit the gear, you'll see here that you have a field for the parameter number, a default field we'll talk about in a second, the decimal size, and then what the configuration value is. If you put in the parameter number, check default, and hit set, it will reset that parameter to its default value. So let's set a couple of parameters just so we can get some practice. So the first parameter we could try to set is parameter number 23. Parameter 23 on this particular device changes the color of the LED indicator. And we're going to go ahead and change that color to red. So that is parameter 23. It has a byte length of 1, and red is a value of 3. And as you can see, the LED did indeed change color to red. Now, another example would be to set something like the minimum brightness. Now, what's important is that the values when keyed in here are not decimal. Even though it says, it talks about the size in decimal, really the values are in hexadecimal. So minimum brightness is parameter 10. Let's go ahead and set parameter 10. It also is a byte length of 1. But let's say we want that minimum brightness to be 15%. Well, 15 in hexadecimal is E, so the value you would enter here is an E, and hit set. And now that will make the minimum brightness a value of 15. Correspondingly, there are also parameters that have a longer byte length than 1, and a good example there is the auto turn off timer, which has a byte length of 4. So let's go ahead and set that, which is value 3. It has a byte length of 4. And now you'll see we have 4 data fields to fill in. The way this works is you want to populate it in the rightmost field, because the idea is that this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then your value in the right. So if we wanted this lamp to turn off automatically after 10 minutes, 10 in hexadecimal is an A. So in the rightmost field, we'll populate that with an A and hit set. And now that device will turn off automatically after 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. Until next time, I'll see you online.